I think he's the best person on this list, and I think he belongs in the potential legend category.
Let's do it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video, and for today's video, I'm joined by my co-host, Alex.
What's up?
And today we're going to be discussing the new XXL freshman list. Upcoming rappers and considered the freshman list. Some big names that have graduated from the freshman list include Kendrick Lamar, Travis Scott, Chance the Rapper, Lil Uzi,
And lots more.
They just released this yesterday, so we're gonna react to it, give our thoughts on it, and then we're gonna rank the members in here in a tier list. You know how we like to do around here with the tier list.
XXL freshman list. Always looking forward to this coming out every year. You know, we usually do a pretty good job of keeping up with the new artists, but there's always a few that pop up there that I maybe haven't heard of before, and it inspires me to go check them out. So I'm curious to take a look at this new list, to not only, you know, see rappers that I know that have been killing it recently, but also to discover a couple new ones.
I just know from the past there's usually a few that are really good, a couple maybe that just kind of stay in the underground but are still popping, and then a couple else that will fall off completely off the face of the map.
So this list has 12 people on it. I'd say, you know, most likely probably about 4 of those 12 are gonna be like artists that we're talking about still 5 years from now. And I think I know which 4, you know, that might be, but I could be
You never
wrong.
know for sure.
Yeah, a couple of these people I feel like I've been listening to for maybe like a year or two now, but you know, they're just now starting to hit the mainstream.
Yeah.
And then a couple on there that I honestly don't even know.
Yeah, I would say the one that they missed is Don Toliver, because he's been working with Travis. He's part of Cactus Jack. He's new. He just released his first album this year. He's got features with like other big artists. He's just kind of, his name is up there bubbling, and I think he deserves to be on this list. Maybe he declined. A lot of times rappers will decline. Cardi B declined a few years ago. Like some bigger name rappers will decline if maybe they're too big or something.
In general, these are mostly fun rappers,
Yeah.
right? Or like kind of like more on the turn up side of things rather than like the lyricism side of things, with a few exceptions on there.
Alright guys, so that's our thought on the list overall. Let's go ahead and talk about each artist, rank them. Let's do a tier list. Alright guys, so I got my laptop. We got the tier list pulled up. Hopefully it's screen recording. We're going to talk a little bit about each of these artists, maybe listen to a song by them, and then put them in this tier list. The tiers that we have are,
Starting from the top, the top level is going to be potential legend. So that's somebody, you know, along the lines of like a Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Jay-Z type level.
Drake.
Somebody we see, you know, sticking around for years to come and becoming a legend of the rap game. We have gonna top charts. Somebody we think that's gonna be, you know, at the top of the hip hop and pop charts for at least years to come. We have successful career. You know, maybe it's somebody that we might not listen to a ton, maybe won't make, you know, the top charts.
successful albums.
Yeah, but we'll, you know, have a few successful albums and have a solid fan base. Meh would be somebody that, you know, maybe we're not that into and we don't really see, you know, having a lot of staying power over the next couple of years. 1 year wonder. So that'd be somebody who, you know, we're pretty confident that they just, you know, had a hot year, maybe came out with, you know, a couple of hit singles this year, and we don't see people talking about them very much in the years to come. And then lastly, we have the why are they here category, and I think that's pretty self-explanatory, like why are you here?
Alright, let's get started. First up on the list, we're just gonna go in the order of this list. First off, we've got Lil Keed, aka Young Thug's clone, baby Young Thug. He has like such a high-pitched, kind of squealy voice. He just got a feature from Travis Scott on his album. He's just kind of Young Thug's protege.
Yeah, Lil Keed to me kind of sounds like a lot of rappers out there, except just with an even higher voice than a lot of them. I mean, I would put him in the meh category.
Let's play a snippet of one of his songs.
I just put a 50 round on it, cool kid, silencer, damn, ain't no sound on it.
He'd be fun to see at like Rolling Loud or something like that, but
yeah, he's an acquired taste. Like it could be annoying. I can see how someone says he's annoying. I'm gonna put him, for me, he's between successful and meh, and I'm just not big enough a fan to put him above meh. I'm just gonna put him in meh. Shout out Lil Keed. He's doing his thing, but I'm just gonna put him there. I'm just gonna put him there. At the end of the day, all of these people are more successful than us, so.
I rap it.
NLE Choppa.
So NLE Choppa just came out with his album Top Shotta. Is that his first debut?
I think it's like his first major
album, but he has a lot of other songs out. He's like at the top of his own genre of hip hop with kind of the type of rap, and he's kind of like one of the best at that.
His new album, I was checking it out, and he has songs called on the album like Shotta Flow 1, Shotta Flow 2, Shotta Flow 3, He has a huge fan base, and though I'm not personally a huge fan, I'm thinking successful career.
Yeah, so I'd be leaning, either between gonna top charts and successful career. But because his style's a little bit, I don't know, like not radio friendly, I'll put him in successful career. Probably on his own like cult following.
Play a little snippet of NLE.
Are we gonna regret not putting him in those top 2 categories?
I don't think so, because if you think about it, last year, let's think about someone like Blueface. I would have thought he would have been gonna top chart, but he kind of fell off.
That's true. Got like replaced by NLE Choppa basically.
Yeah. Next we got Jack Harlow.
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Probably the most popular song on this list with What's Poppin'. Yeah.
I feel like he's somebody, because of that song, that I've heard like the most out of any of these artists here. I've heard some of his other songs and they seem okay, but none of them have really like caught fire.
Yeah.
He's somebody who I almost want to put either in 1 year wonder or up in like gonna top charts. Because I feel like if he does have staying power, he could like follow the path of like a Lil Dicky and like kind of rise to the top.
He's white.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah.
His album, though I didn't really like it, it did pretty well. He's kind of a notable personality, just kind of wears New Balance. Like, he's kind of funny, fun. I think he could have a successful career.
Yeah, so the fact that you say that makes me want to put him in gonna top charts, because I think that, like you mentioned, like he also has the like personality and is kind of gaining fame outside of music as well. Okay. That I feel like turns into staying power.
All right. So we could put him in gonna top charts just because he's already top charts.
Yeah, that's true.
But just know we haven't
seen a lot from Jack Harlow yet. Yeah. But he's shown potential.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that bitch like Stockton.
Back with a reason.
Next up, we got 24 Karat Golden. His most famous song is Valentino. He kind of has a rock vibe to him. His album, I listened to it yesterday. I was listening to it. I think it's called like Dropped Out of College or something. It's really good. I'm a fan. I think his music is good enough to be a successful career.
Yeah, I won't argue. So I mean, I don't know him that well, but that song Valentino is pretty good, and the other stuff that I've seen has been pretty good. Let's do it.
I sold my soul to the devil for a designer, they said, go there.
I think this list is good for someone like him because he's not too popular, but has some good music that people are going to check him out. So I feel like he's going to have a successful career. Next up, we got Rod Wave. Rod Wave.
So far, I'm a pretty big fan of Rod Wave with a couple of his songs like Rags to Riches. He seems like a good combo of like lyricism and also, singing and catchy songs. So I think he's gonna be at least at the successful career level. He's starting to show some evidence of like breaking through to maybe like some of the top charts, but I don't know if he's really shown that yet.
It would be blasphemy to put Jack Harlow in gonna top charts and not put Rod. I feel like Rod Wave belongs there. Let's put him. Let's play a little snippet of one of his songs.
We went from rags to riches, project fences to living luxury.
Alright, next up we got Baby Keem, known for his famous song Orange Soda and his album Die For My Kendrick Lamar's cousin. I'm gonna put him in successful career. What do you think? You haven't checked out.
This is Baby Keem, not Lil Keed.
Not Lil Keed.
They're talking about somebody different here. I won't argue with you. Sure.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Tonight when you get home, I want you to play his album Die For My. Okay?
Okay.
It's fire! One of the best albums recently, honestly. And he kind of sounds like a mix of Playboi Carti and Kendrick Lamar. It's pretty sick. I'm a fan. I'm putting him in successful career.
I said, baby, don't worry. I'm way too numb to apologize. And we both felt sorry sometimes.
Chica.
This one's Chica.
Chica. So Never heard of Chica before. Checked her out when I got the XXL list. She's actually pretty good. That's all I can say.
Okay. And because of that, I'm not going to disrespect her and put her in 1 year wonder. Why are they here? Because we don't really know her that well. We'll play a little snippet of one of her songs right now.
Did he introduce me as best of the new school? Not too shabby for an Alabama for getting rich.
Alright, we're going to put her in Meh just because we haven't heard of her. We checked her out, so we listened to one of her songs. It was decent, so we're not going to put her in the bottom 2 categories.
She might be the type that benefits just from being on the list
Yeah.
with all these people.
So shout out to her. Next up, Polo G.
So Polo G, I think his most recent album was a very strong album, had a lot of good features. It was kind of like getting used to his style of music too, which I think he's a little bit different than a lot of the rappers that are on here right now. He's not somebody who's like, the more I've listened to, the more I've liked. So I don't know if I see him, definitely not the potential legend level, at best maybe the gonna top charts level, but at least a successful career, I would say.
I'm in strong disagreement here. I think I wasn't even a fan. I listened to his album and wow, it's fire. It's so good. A lot of his songs have a nice little piano in the background. It's kind of a cool style, and he's got good lyricism. And being a younger rapper and being successful with good lyricism is rare. Most of these rappers, they're just kind of popping because of their like energy and the fact that kids like respect him and he's got good lyrics, like that's a good look. You don't see that too much right now. But I think he's the best person on this list, and I think he belongs in the potential legend category.
Let's do it. Let's put him there.
Who do you think anybody on this list is better than him?
I'd say time will tell if, Jack Harlow or Rod Wave could potentially,
Okay.
become more of a legend than him.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I agree with you. I think his lyricism and being a young rapper kind of sets him apart.
Look at what these songs do. Can't stand the baller, baby. I do what I want to. I be with some steppers, I don't care about what you gon' do.
Next we got Fabio Foreign. New York drill rapper associated with Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke was the first rapper chosen for this list, but he passed away. So Fabio Foreign, he makes good music. He makes a similar sounding like drill New York style. I don't think he's like that unique. I think another drill New York rapper could come in and kind of take his spot and become a better name. But just because he's kind of like the main guy in that sound right now, especially since we lost Pop Smoke, I'm gonna put him in the successful career.
Yeah, I would agree. I definitely really like that style of music, and I like Fabio's like pretty good, but nothing really stands out to me other than his beats, which, like you said, any rapper could.
Yeah.
Not any rapper, but I could definitely see a different rapper over the same beats doing something better. But he's been solid. You can't put him anywhere below successful career.
And also, he's on a Drake song, which is just, I don't think anybody else on this list can say.
Move, get out the way, long bitch. Say the wrong thing, you get shot in your face. Yeah.
Next up, we got Lil TJ.
So Lil TJ's actually been on some hit songs, right? So he's already been featured on some of the radio songs. But honestly, I'm not a huge fan. I think he's deserving to be here, but I don't think he's gonna be sticking around for years to come. So I put him on the 1 year wonder.
He's so popular. Like, people love him. I don't really know why. Like, I don't think his music is that good. I think his voice is kind of annoying to me. But he's so successful. Like, people compare him to Polo G and like they're the next upcoming rappers, and I just don't like him that much. I'm not gonna put him in 1 year wonder because I feel like we're just biased because we don't really like his sound. But he's doing numbers. He's like really successful. I'm gonna put him in Meh. Okay. Just because that's kind of how we feel about him. But I don't think our opinion will stop him from success, honestly. So,
Alright.
Agree? You feel like that's decent?
Agree.
Let's play a little TJ snippet.
They said, all I ever wanted was to have a name. Had a lot of shit to lose, not enough to.
Okay, next we got Cowboy. That's his name, right? Cowboy?
Oh, is it Cowboy? I thought it was Callboy.
Oh, Cowboy. I have no idea.
I mean, Cowboy kind of sounds like Cowboy.
Cool. Yeah.
But I thought it was
Give me your
Callboy.
thoughts on Cowboy.
So he has one song that I like called
Envy.
Envy Me, and I was definitely feeling that song. He's come out with other songs since then and been featured on a few, and honestly, none of them are like super memorable. But Envy Me was really good.
Yeah.
So
let's play a little snippet of Envy Me.
I'm with the gang, I'm with the mob. What was you thinking? Remember them days and that shit was hard.
So I'd be willing to put him in the one-year wonder category. I think I'm just trying to fill that spot.
No, yeah. He has that song Envy Me, which was really a great song. He has an album that actually does have some success, like big name features like Meek Mill and stuff like that. But I think the fact that he has those features and we still haven't even heard those songs, it's not a good look. And I think I'm gonna put him in the one-year wonder category as well. All right, and lastly, we got the last one, Mulatto.
Yeah. So I don't know any songs by Mulatto.
Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's give it a song to listen.
We got rappers and trappers, yeah, I got some tricks on my sleeve. Drama, I'm with the shit. You want a problem? No one to hit.
All right, so we gave it a listen. What are we thinking?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have literally no idea about her.
I'm not sure.
I think maybe she's signed to Gucci Mane. Shout out to her. Put her in the 1 year.
Yeah.
We literally don't know anything about her.
Give
My
her the
laptop's
chance to
about
prove us wrong.
Yeah, give her the chance to prove us wrong. Shout out to her, that song with Gucci Mane.
I have to listen to her more to really develop a true opinion. But you know, the fact that we haven't heard of her, I think, is not a good sign. And
but maybe that's why she's on the list. Maybe
we'll get to know her better.
Yeah. So yeah, that's our tier list ranking of these XXL 2020 freshmen. Overall, my favorite is Polo G.
R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
Definitely would have been at the top of this list.
Facts.
But overall, still pretty good list. I mean, you can see nobody's in the Why Are They Here category, so a lot of deserving XXL members, but only a few that we see, you know, really staying around for years to come.
Facts. All right, guys, that takes care of this video. We just thought we'd give our thoughts on the XXL freshman list, talk about some of our favorites in there, and kind of rank them. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Shout out to my big bro for joining me on this video.
Sir, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
And guys, make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button. Drop a comment.
Do it. Hit the like button.
And
the
we'll
subscribe
see
button,
you later.
Comment.